All right, y'all, back again. And this time, I got to say, man, I don't know what to say about us. Uh, how all of these people, how everybody, a lot of people are going in on Boyce Watkins. And I don't know why. Some people for this, some people for that, but everybody's trying to get a pound of flesh. And what was Boyce's major crime? What was his major crime? His major crime was so he got involved in a bad business deal. How many of you have gotten involved with bad business deals? It didn't see it coming from the front. You didn't find out you was in a bad business deal till you was on the back end of it. But you going after Boyce Watkins. You going after him like he don't even belong. That's not our brother. I'm not saying he didn't do nothing wrong. I don't personally know what he's done because I don't know the brother personally. And that removes me from being able to talk about him publicly, his personal situation, because it never came my way. I never had personal dealing with him. It went awry, and now I'm going to go personally at him. I just don't agree with that. I think that, first you try to talk to your brother, try to talk some sense into him. Well, that's just the way I was taught anyway. Try to talk some sense into him. You go to him. You don't go to the public. You go to him. But, nowadays, with the feminist society, you want to scream from the mountaintop everything that happened between brothers, when everything that happened between brothers ain't supposed to be out there. It ain't. Some things in the family, you keep within the family. You know what I mean? You go to your brother and you tell your brother, hey, you approach this wrong. So I'm gonna address a few things. Number one, what was Boyce's major crime? Number one major crime was, so far that I can see, telling black men or trying to shame black men into dating single moms. Like that should be a standard. That should be the standard way we walk. I disagree with that. I disagree with Boyce on that. I don't think single mothers should be even considered. And I'm not saying you should. I'm just saying you shouldn't even consider it before the age of 40. You shouldn't really consider marriage before the age of 40, in my opinion, if you are a man. If you are a man. Because of the laws, and because of the way the law is set up, because of the way the marriage laws are set up, because, excuse me, because of the way the divorce laws are set up, because how a woman, the society looks at a woman versus a man in a situation where a dissolving of the relationship is going, always some type of way it's the man's fault. The woman has to do some way egregious thing. It can't just be she just doesn't treat you the way you need to be treated or talk to you the way you need to be communicate with you or whatever. It has to, for people to look at a woman as the person that caused the problem, she has to do just super huge egregious things. But a man don't have to do nothing. It's just automatically, it was probably the man. He probably couldn't, act right. So that's why this thing fell apart. Well, since we're in that situation, I don't think that any man should be getting married before the age of 40 or considering it even before the age of 40. I'm not saying you shouldn't take care of your children. You should take care of your children. And if you can, try to live with them. That's the best chance they have in this society of being, getting somewhere, is if you live with them. But if you can't, you have to live abroad, then you should still be taking care of your children. Pay your child support. Get it as low as you can and try to and pay it. Because I mean, the taxpayer, watch it. I pay for your children. Unless you Nick Cannon or Eddie Murphy or somebody or Sean Kemp, I don't want to pay for your children. Those guys paying for their own children. Sean Kemp went broke paying for his own children. But that's what happened when you have 10, 11 babies from 10, 11 different women, and all of them taking you back to court every year to try to bump up that child support. They're gonna have you living in a hammock in the woods somewhere. So that is not a smart strategy. But anyway, getting off the topic, because my topic is Boyce and his major crimes, and why everybody is running, shooting at his neck. Where I say, yeah, he may have made some misstatements, he may have made some mistakes. Which one of us ain't talked out of turn, said something dumb, or made a mistake, especially a business mistake? Which one of us haven't? I mean, which one of us? Well, let me say it like my man Jesus. Let him who is without sin cast the first stone. When they was gonna stone the girl. They're gonna stone the girl because she had sex with a married man. They was gonna stone her, not him, her. That's how backwards they was. They should have both been stoned, right? That would be logical, right? But they was gonna stone her. She was the wrong party in that situation, according to them, according to the book. So the people was gonna stone her. They dig a pit and they put you in the pit, and then they get a bunch of rocks together and they throw rocks at you until they kill you. Right? And then when you dead, the people feel empowered, like, okay, we got rid of that person that was the evil one. What about the man? Ay, ay, ay. Anyway, that's a whole nother topic. The point is, Jesus stopped them, caught them right before they was about to get down. Hey, what's going on here? Oh, we about to stone this chick, man. She's hoeing around. We caught her hoeing with my man over here, but he's a good brother, so it's not his fault, it's her fault. Jesus, oh really? Yeah. Get you a stone, man. We got a bunch of stones here. Come on, let's get her. But Jesus stopped him and said, now really, I'm paraphrasing. See, I paraphrase a lot. Go read it yourself. Go check your Bible and read it yourself. But Jesus told him, hey, man, look, if she's so evil and she did wrong, and she did do wrong. Okay, she did wrong. Let the first one of you guys that ain't did no wrong, you throw the first stone. Boy, crickets, right? I'm saying the same thing about Boyce. Let you guys that haven't made no mistakes cast the first stone. I disagree with Boyce on a lot of things, but that's still my brother. That's still my brother. And we got to learn how to have a discord without just trying to just drag each other. That don't make no sense to me. That doesn't make sense to me. I'm not here to stand up for Boyce Watkins and say he's a good guy. I don't know this young man. I don't know. I don't know the brother. I believe his intentions are good. He just doesn't, maybe being raised by a single mom, he doesn't know how to establish with brothers in a way where the steel is going to sharpen the steel is going to sharpen the steel. That's our brother, man. And this is how we going to do our own brother. We're going to throw him out there to the wolves. We're going to step on him, run him over. Here we got all these other people that's running us over. We got a self-imploding community. And we running at Boyce Watkins because he said, or he said something about Kwame Brown. That's Kwame Brown's business. Why are we involved with Kwame Brown's business? If Boyce says something to Kwame says something to Boyce, okay, let them handle that. They both men. Let them handle it. It'll shake out how it's supposed to shake out. I don't like to pile on, man. When we piling on our brother, that's our brother. That's our brother. At least that's the way I see it. Even if he's crazy, he's our brother. And we shouldn't pile on him until he do something so egregious that we cannot accept him back anymore. Has he done something like that? If he has, let me know. I don't recall him. Boyce's main problem is shaming people, man. In my opinion. I think he's a good brother, good intentioned brother, but that's his main problem, is trying to shame people into doing things that he feels is the best way to go. And I don't think he should be shot down for that. Last thing, let me get to the single mother thing. No, I disagree. That's one thing I really disagree with the fact that any guy is trying to especially push young guys. When I say young, I mean under the age of 40, young guys into step parenthood. That is to me, why would you do that to a young guy who doesn't even know what he's doing? You don't even know what he's getting into. I disagree with Boyce with that. But I'm not going to go on and I'm not going to attack him personally. I'm not going to attack him or drag him. I just tell him I disagree with him. And if he wants to bring me on, he can bring me on and explain the benefits of being a step parent. I'll discuss it with him. Nice. I'm so confident in my position, I don't have to attack him at all. I can just say, okay, Boyce, you tell me why it's a good deal for a young guy under the age of 40 to get involved with a single mother. You tell me. Because I got plenty of reasons why they shouldn't do that. I'm not even talking about this legal risk that you're taking, getting involved with single mothers. I ain't even talking about the legal things you risking getting involved with them. I'm just talking about just a young guy with his whole life ahead of him, and he's trying to figure out his purpose and what he's trying to do with his life and get that established. And then here comes a single mother that needs a tremendous amount of support. Somebody that tells you up front, you are not. She's going to say to you, I want to come first in your life, but I want you to come last in mine. Because you're going to come after kid 1, kid 2, kid 3, kid 4. That's where you're going to come. That's what most of them are going to do. I'm not saying every single mom. Like I said, there's exceptions to what I'm saying. There's some single moms that get it. This man needs to get the big piece of chicken. I don't care if I got 50 children here. This man is going to get the big piece of chicken. There's a few single moms that get that. But the average single mom is going to say, oh no, my children come first. Man, if you ever hear somebody tell you their children come first, you should congratulate them, be happy for them, and walk right out the door. Anyway, that's a whole nother topic. My topic is Boyce and the piling on Boyce. See, I disagree with Boyce on a few things, but I ain't piling on the brother. I think the brother deserves to be addressed like we address each other, right? We don't go in on no other person except another black man. Everybody goes in on the black man, right? White boys out here, they do whatever. the Asians, they can do whatever. Our Latino brothers can do whatever. And no, we don't go in on them like that. We have a certain amount of respect when we go in on them other people, but we go in on each other like bad news. I don't know. I disagree. Am I crazy? Should we all just pile on Boyce until he goes away? And then really, you won't really be sorry when somebody like Boyce goes away, because he's bringing a whole different perspective. But am I crazy? Is Boyce crazy for wanting to be in love, for wanting to be in love with somebody, for wanting to have the happy ending? Is he crazy? I'm not saying that's that, but that's the reality. But is he crazy for wanting that? Is he crazy? Is he crazy for wanting our community to get better? Maybe he don't have the good solution. Maybe he needs to go back and revisit his solution. But is he crazy for wanting our community to be better? But everybody just dogpiling on him. Okay. I'm just saying, that's our brother. Why are you dogpiling on your brother? You need to think about where you at, where you feel it's okay. And your brain has been turned around so much where you feel it's okay to dogpile on your brother. Think about that. Think about that. Well, that's my time here, y'all. I went about 6 minutes over. So anyway, y'all think about it. Let me know what y'all think. No offense, fair use, not have no problem with no person. You know what I'm saying? But if anybody looking at this and you want to talk about it, you want to get me on a live stream or whatever, you want to get together with me, hit me up. Let me know. All right. Oh, never be the aggressor, brother. Never be the aggressor. Peace.